Hey everybody. I'm gonna do this week's. I know it's April 21st. Um, is there, and this was meant to come out on April 21st. We're still gonna take the dates. However, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates, whatever does not, leave it for somebody else. Roles can be reversed, and even though the dates are there, when you find it, that's when you're meant to find it. Life has been lifing for me. So I had to make this a video instead. Really wanted to do that live, but we'll do the live for the one that you guys voted for on Wednesday. I'm sticking to that, regardless of whatever. Mini reads are today. So if you are wanting a mini read, go ahead and jump in. If you guys don't really want one, because I haven't really been here to give y'all any readings, that's perfectly fine too. I'll make more content. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on for Aries this week. All right, Aries, what do you guys need to know right now? What's going on for this week? I feel like there's going to be some things that are happening around you, some spiritual things, some it's like you're the moment you surrender is the moment that things start to move ahead. Anything that you try to control right now, especially this week, I feel like is going to you're gonna get resistance. You have the Hanged Man here, followed by the Chariot. So that's Pisces, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or have Pisces or Cancer in your chart. But I feel like there's gonna be some different perspectives that you're going to realize once you like take your hands off of it and allow things to progress without you trying to control or more so of like, move it along. Aries is good for that. I am guilty of that. If it's not moving, I'll move it for you. So I do see you guys surrendering a little bit more this week. This could be as simple as work needing to be done to an argument happening and you just sitting back and not doing anything. And that allows things to kind of progress, other people to be able to see their part of things. There may be some regret. There's regret energy surrounding some sort of missed opportunity, some sort of false start. You have the Seven of Swords here in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Wands. For some reason, when I got this, I felt like this was in relation to someone else feeling this way about you, not you feeling this way about someone else. And I did not put my stopwatch on. All right, hold on. Give me more. Yeah, this is someone else. Someone wants to come back out of the cold from you. Wait, somebody wants to come back in from the cold with you. I feel like this may be someone who comes like out of nowhere and just tells you that they feel some type of way about how things either ended or how things went, how they wish that they could come through. Now, for some of you, this person may not come forward at all, but the energy is there. Maybe you can even feel it, or you know who this person is. I see you guys also getting a lot of attention. You got Six of Wands here, followed by the King of Cups. Lots of attention being gained. So like, make sure whatever you do in relation to work or whatever, make sure that you continue to move forward with that. With that King of Cups there, it kind of makes me feel like it's something that you're gaining notoriety for, something that you love doing, something that you're putting a lot of passion into, something that makes you feel good. For some of you, this is a relationship, because I got at the bottom of the deck here, you got the Two of Cups. So there may be somebody coming in that has a lot of emotion for you and wants to show that. So you do have a person of interest there. Aries. All right, let's go on to Taurus this week. What do they need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Okay, I got two messages here. The first message is that someone wants to reunite with you, start a new, like a new page, a new cycle. They're very attracted to you. And I'm going to show you the reason why I say that is because I don't think I've ever looked at that before, but you have the page of wands here, and look at what the wand looks like at the tip. Exactly. You got three of cups here. A lot of time that is either celebration or that is coming together. For this, I feel like it's reunite, like somebody wants to reunite with you. The way you're going to know who this person is it's somebody who isn't really traditional when it comes to relationships. You have the Hierophant in the reverse. They may want to try to put you back into a situationship. This is y'all's card as well. So it is something that maybe you didn't really feel very comfortable with because you wanted something more solid. That's how you're going to know who this person is there's somebody who it's more, I don't want to put a title on it. Now, for the second message that I got, if it's work related, you could be celebrating the new start of like a new chapter in relation to your work, or a new adventure, a new page towards your work. So you have that Three of Cups here. You got that Page of Wands as well. It's not necessarily, I almost feel like it's a lateral move, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to get you to where it's the Hierophant, to where you step up to the next level. But for some of you, maybe you're doing one thing and you don't want to do that thing anymore. There's another opportunity somewhere else to do something else. It's lateral move, but it's better. Or it could just be getting you to the next level, but you're not quite there yet. But there is some sort of celebration when it comes to work. Give me more for Taurus. This week, give me more for Taurus. And happy birthday to y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm telling you. Happy birthday, Taurus. All right. King of Swords, Temperance. There may be a lot of discussions that happen for some of you in relation to being very direct and honest and open about how someone feels, almost to the point to where it could be cold. You may need to exert patience, or this could be you doing it towards somebody else and they need to exercise patience. You got the King of Swords here and Temperance. Watch your words. Also, I feel this week, you may need to watch your words with how you are speaking to people. Give me more. Just make sure that you go in with a level head, balance. This week is kind of volatile when it comes to the transits and people's behavior. And Taurus, you guys are definitely affected. All the fixed signs are affected. Page of Cups. Okay, what about it? Also, someone may express that they have emotions for you, but I feel like you might be very cautious about it. Or you might find out surprising information. I feel like it's something surprising that has to do with emotions, and you may be very cautious about what your next moves are, on whether or not you want to do anything about the information that has come in. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this week? Gemini. What about it? Hmm. Something's going to be shown to you. Ooh. Something's going to be shown to you that you might be deeply rooted in, that um is going to be very apparent this week in relation to what it's giving and what it's not giving. There's some sort of cycle that needs to be wrapped up. You have that Wheel of Fortune that's there in the reverse, and you have the King of Pentacles. So this is something that you've put in a lot of effort, a lot of your energy, and this is why I say deeply rooted, is because of that King of Pentacles, you know. Um Something's going to be made apparent to you this week that it's not enough. And that maybe something needs to switch up for you. This could be in any sector of life. So just take it as it resonates for you. Give me more for Gemini. Yeah. It wants to talk about this cycle. I don't know what, I mean, it's going to be different for all of you right now. I don't know what the cycle necessarily is, but it's something that you're not doing anything about. I have King of Wands in the reverse, and I have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's like it's never ending. But it's probably something that should, especially if that Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. I don't feel like it's giving what it needs to give for you guys. That King of Wands in the reverse is showing that there's no action being done in order to get you off of this bad cycle, or get or steer you down the better path. Which may be the reason as to why it's going to be made very apparent to you this week, and in what is not serving you anymore. Give me more. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, it's not a relationship, but what I feel is like the emotional part of it is detached. Like there's no emotion that's there. It's just doing because that's what looks good. Um, don't come for me. You got King of Cups here in the reverse. You got the Queen of Wands here. It wants to talk about this one specific thing. It doesn't want to give me a bunch of things for you, Gemini. But there's something here that it's either A, you're dealing with the person who's disconnected and you're just in it because it looks good on paper, or B, this could be in relation to a job or something that you do. Your heart's not in it anymore. But material wise, it gives you what it needs to give. I feel like because then it talks about the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse, which is like, whatever this thing is that's not working for you, you're going to see it this week, and it's going to be like a call to action for you to start really taking care of yourself. Because it almost feels like you're neglecting yourself, or you're neglecting your needs. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Let's go on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What's going on for you guys this week? What's going on for Cancer this week? Woo-woo. Don't forget, mini reads are today when you're seeing this, Tuesday. Spots are still available. Okay. Oh, what about that? Interesting, Cancer. For some of you guys, um, I heard happy wife, happy life. Some of you might be getting, okay, either you are in a happy relationship or you're about to become a happy little couple here. This could even be, if this isn't love related, then this could be work related, to where you get like a step up, and it makes you really happy, like some sort of promotion. But there's some sort of higher level of commitment that is very fulfilling for you guys. So if you're already in this week will be a nice week for you guys. If you're not in this is to come. But you have the Hierophant here and you have the 10 of Cups. And I say that it's a relationship only because this is like a happy family here, as well as this can mean a higher level of commitment, marriage, something of that nature. But you have here just this feeling of contentment. Now, what I will say on the other hand, which is kind of interesting, is I have the Moon card in the reverse and I have the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have to get out of your comfort zone in order for you to maintain balance for that happy life, happy wife. And I know some of you are women and like men. Um, take the saying as it resonates for you specifically, but it looks like maybe it could even be saying that it's on the horizon for the ones that don't have it, but you are going to have to get out of your comfort zone in order to be able to gain that balance. I have the Moon card here in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles. It's something that this energy wants you, and you want this energy. But I mean, shit, you guys got a good little thing here. I also feel like for some of you that are wanting a relationship, emotions might come out this week. Feelings might come out. Maybe it's going to be from you, or it could be the other person, and maybe they're telling you that they want a relationship. So, but there's something in regards to being with someone, committing. Give me more for Cancer. Okay. Ugh. Toxic work environment. You got Eight of Pentacles, the Devil. Some of y'all may be dealing with the toxic work environment this week, or maybe just feeling like a slave to your work. Give me more on this. We can clarify. Yeah, something is unfair. Something is not balanced with work. You have the Justice card in the reverse. So it could be toxic work environment, or it could be that literally they are working you like a damn slave. You may be feeling that. Give me more. Unfortunately, it's going to continue this week. I got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So just be prepared for that. You might feel exhaustion. Yeah. Ugh. You got Eight of Cups in reverse too. So it's kind of like a nonstop feeling. Just be prepared for that. Yeah. And then you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is like an agreement. So maybe some of you are agreeing to work overtime this week. Ugh. This is okay. Whatever this is that's at work, this is a continual cycle. What's their you're gonna feel like you're being called to do something about it. That's why that's coming up. And it's probably to have more balance, to find a way to have more balance, work-life balance. Something is going to come up. So just be prepared for that, Cancer. Like I said, this week is volatile for a lot of signs. Not necessarily the cardinals, but if you got other signs in your chart, which we all do, you could definitely be affected. All right, Leo, what's going on this week for my Leos? Shit. The Moon card in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Something's going to be exposed that is unfair as well. Shit. Some of y'all may be on the cusp of Cancer, Leo, cusp. So, and I know there's no cusps. I don't care. I believe that there's cusps. So you got Cancer and Leo. Some of you may have that in your chart. But you have the Moon card here. You got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse here. This is some sort of what is done in dark is brought to light of someone being unfair, or maybe someone trying to take from you. A taker. Give me more. Like, I feel like even more is going to be exposed. Give me more. King of Cups. What about it? Six of Swords. Give me more about this. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like there's been a deeper appreciation for yourself. Deeper love, deeper appreciation, emotional balance. Although you may be finding out that someone's been trying to pull the okie doke on you, I also feel like you're going to make moves from a very emotionally balanced place. Or it's saying you need to make sure that you make moves from an emotionally balanced place. Six of Swords with that Hermit in the reverse. It's moving on to calmer waters and getting out of that hermit mode. So if you, this is a call to action for the Leos. There's something that you're no longer putting up with, but you're going to move from a, you're going to make moves. I want to say an empathetic place, but I don't feel like it's empathy. I feel like you're just going to emotionally have yourself in check when you decide to start making these moves. Yeah, I feel like you guys are disconnecting, no longer putting energy towards a particular person or situation. Like I said, what is done in the dark is being brought to light this week. You got Six of Cups in the reverse, and you got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, I just feel like if it's energy, if it's time, if it's money, you guys are pulling back, you're retreating, you're disconnecting completely. And I also feel like whoever this person is, when you think about them in a very negative way. It's not positive. Maybe it's not very negative, but it's not positive. It damn for sure ain't positive. It's not good nostalgia. It's like almost wanting to forget this person. Four of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. If some of you have been feeling a bit restless, just know that, because this is going to run past this week, but just know that slow and steady wins the race. So at some point, I know that sucks at some point, but you guys are getting there. You're getting to stability. You're getting to calmness. It's a reliable energy. It is slow, but it's steady. So just know that the restlessness that you feel right now, the uncomfort, all the things, like you feel like you can't chill in your own home or chill in your own skin or whatever the case may be for you, because it's going to be different for everyone. Just know that I just almost want to say peace is coming very soon. Anything else for Leo? The Sun card in the reverse, delayed gratification. That's just confirmation for me. Yes, this is your card. Yes, it's in reverse. And yes, I always say that you're not in a position of power when it's like that. But just know also the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, regardless of if it's upright or in reverse. This is just a delay. You do have the Magician here in the reverse, and you got the Four of Wands. It does look like someone may have tried to manipulate you into some sort of union or manipulate you for their stability. Just know that you are able to see that it's not working. You're detaching, you're moving on, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, Virgo. That Leo one felt very specific. Virgo. What's going on this week for my Virgos? Virgo. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands. There is someone that has a very clear vision of you and is paying you a lot of attention. Seven of Cups in reverse, you got that Six of Wands here. They're very clear. There's no confusion, there's no brain fog. This person is thinking about you. Okay? You may be showered with a lot of attention this week. This could be your employer, this could be a friend, this could be a family member. It does not have to be just romantic. For a lot of you, I think it's romantic though. What about it? Yeah, okay. So there's an energy around you with whoever this person is that's paying a lot of attention to you, of not wanting to fuck it up. You have the Tower in the reverse. You got the Sun card here. You make them really happy. They want to avoid any type of fuck ups this week. They could have Scorpio or Leo in their chart. They don't have to, but they could. Give me more. And this is something new, I feel, with that Sun card there, especially because it's of the baby. This is something very new. They may have a child or they like horses. Random. Okay. This person may also have a little bit of anxiety, and fear okay, so hold on. Why they got anxiety? It's like a fear of some sort of chaos or something being imbalanced, something that they know possibly about themselves or maybe their situation. You have Two of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you got the Nine of Swords, and they're hoping that you don't leave. So there's something going on with them. I feel like it's more mental than anything. It could be like I don't know. I don't feel like it's anything. I don't know. Hold on. I don't want to speak too soon. They're going to talk to you about it, whatever it is. I got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. So they're not going to keep it a secret. Whatever this thing is, they are going to communicate with you about it. They're just hoping that you're accepting of what's going on with them in their life. Give me more. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of heat, a lot of passion for you. This person might suffer from anxiety. They may be an anxious person. Maybe they have anxiety issues. I have Four of Swords here in the reverse because I'm getting restlessness. And then I have that Nine of Swords there, which is all about losing sleep, anxiety, staying up late at night, worry. And it is something from their past. I will say that. You got the Five of Cups here. It's something from their past. It's something that they grieve. So, this person doesn't seem like a bad person. I just think that they have some shit going on with them. And they're hoping that doesn't scare you away. Virgo, you got a specific one too. Yeah, because they got a lot of, they are somebody who has the capacity to give a lot of love. I'll say that. Because for some of you, they don't have a lot of love for you, but they have that capacity to be able to give. They are a giver. So, like I said, very specific for Virgo as well. Some of you might not relate to that, and that's okay. Check your other signs. All right, now we got Libra. What's going on with Libra this week? What's going on with Libra this week? Two of Cups. Fuck. Page of Cups in reverse. What about it? Are you guys either entering into a relationship or with someone that is a bit immature, but you're still trying to build with them anyway? Or it could just be the person that you're with this week may be a little bit immature. I got Two of Cups here with the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, this could even, you know what? I just got premature. Some of y'all might jump into a relationship with someone before establishing real feelings. Okay. But there's something in relation to real, like emotional intelligence or emotional maturity not being there, and still needing to develop. Give me more for Libra. Seven of Cups. Ooh. Six of Wands in reverse. What is this in relation to? Oh my God. Okay. So, okay. You got some confusion that's here. Premature might have been the real answer, the real word for it. Watch out for that, jumping into something when the two of you are not ready. I feel like a sense of being kind of confused and trying to work out mental clarity. Because of that, either you're going to act this way towards them or they're going to act this way towards you. But I sense a little bit of ghosting. You have the Seven of Cups here, where it's like we're not quite sure if we should have did that. Followed by the Six of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Now, if this isn't a relationship, this could also be prematurely jumping into something with someone that is like contract related, business related, that you haven't actually really sat down and thought about it. And then almost like buyer's remorse. I mean, I'm not seeing the Seven of Swords in the reverse at this time, but it's giving me a sense of like, shit, I'm confused. Should I have done that? And then now turning your back and kind of ghosting. Not necessarily in a sense of not wanting to talk to the person, but more so in a sense of I need mental clarity and it's not good for me to even engage or involve myself in this right now. Like I said, it does not have to be you doing this to somebody else. This could be somebody else doing this to you. So this is any type of premature agreement where emotions did not develop efficiently in order to make an educated decision. Okay, that's how I'm going to say it, just like that. All right. Let me see. Five of Cups in reverse. Why? There's some sort of sadness in relation to there's sadness here in relation to something lost from the past. That could be the reason as to why there's that Seven of Cups feeling in your head to where there's a little bit of confusion. Oh, okay. So there may be worry about grief. It does kind of put like a damper on things. Like I said, Five of Cups here, you got the Ten of Cups in the reverse for emotions once this situation unfolds. But what I will say is this, the good thing about it and the way we're ending here is the Fool card with the Four of Wands. That leap of faith is actually a really good thing. For majority of you guys. I mean, everybody ain't gonna be the same, but for a lot of you, that taking that risk actually leads to success, leads to a solid foundation. It's the initiation towards something solid. So even if it feels kind of weird or like you're confused or like the other person is confused, it could lead to something really great. So, um, you know, taking that risk seems to be working out, even though initially it's kind of scary. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on this week for y'all. I laugh because it's always something. It's always once we get to Scorpio and I'm looking at the list and going all the way down, it's always something crazy with y'all. Okay. All right. Scorpio. Now, for you guys, actually, hold on real quick. All right. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Okay. Why the Four of Cups? This week, you may decide that you want to kind of be on your own, or I feel like there's kind of like this, this kind of like leave me alone vibe to you guys this week. Also, you guys being a part of the fixed signs, this whole situation kind of in the transits, it might, well, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect all the fixed signs. But you have the Hermit here, you got the Four of Cups. There's a very big vibe of leave me the fuck alone energy this week. Give me more on this situation, please. Ooh, we got cards coming out. Let's see. Could be that you're just more focused on work. You're trying to get some new chapters started in relation to your focus, mental clarity. And the reason why I say mental clarity is because I'm looking at him here where he is just hyper focused on what he's creating, mastering whatever skill, craft, whatever it is that he needs to do. And kind of not allowing any outside distractions to bug him. You got the World card here. This is all about the fixed signs too. But you've completed some sort of cycle. You're starting a new chapter. You've turned a new leaf. And with some of you, it's going to be on some leave me alone type shit. Some of you, you're telling a person that has caused issues in the past to leave you alone. So it very well could be that. But I do feel like you guys have a little bit more drive and focus on certain goals this week. Give me more. The Death card in the reverse. But yeah, this is all about money. This is all about money. You got Death card in the reverse. You got the Five of Pentacles. There's something that you have money that's coming in. You don't want that to change. You want it to stay the same. You guys are on something right now. So I feel like this week is going to kind of be geared towards stepping away from the emotion, stepping away from anything that's going to negatively impact you. Look at that Tower. Fuck, what is it? Yes, because, oh, I like that. Okay, this is the good Tower. You got something new brewing and you're trying to work on that. You don't want any outside distractions. Your eye is on the prize. This is all Pentacle based, by the way. You have the Tower here followed by the Page of Pentacles. So there's something that happens. It's your Tower moment. Also remember, Towers are not bad. Tower is just, where is the big change in your life? You're starting something new. There's some, like, this is the Apprentice, but I think it's interesting because I wanted to say for the Eight of Pentacles, Apprentice. So some of you may be starting a new job. Some of you may have gotten a new business going, a little side. I'm trying my best not to say a little side hustle or a little business, because it's not little, it's big shit. You always got to think it's big, However, some of you are it's just money. It's just getting your money this week. Getting your money, perfecting what you do, and you don't have time for the bullshit. So I do feel like if anybody tries to come in, you're pushing them out the way. You're like, no, I don't want to. I'm rejecting that. Yeah, you've had your light bulb moment. Excuse me. You had your light bulb moment, and there's something that you're realizing in relation to love that I feel like you're putting it on the back burner. You got the hanged man here in the reverse. So it's like at one point you were surrendering. You were kind of just sitting back and just watching how people moved. I think you have gained some enlightenment from that, which is causing you to shift gears because you have the lovers in the reverse and you have the king of pentacles in the reverse. Anything that's going to feel like somebody is being indecisive, you're not being a part of it. You're not putting any stock into it. You're not putting any energy into it. So I feel like this week is going to be all about you guys getting to the bag. That's really what I think it is. So you guys didn't have a bad reading. It was pretty good this week. All right, let's go on to Sag. See what you guys got in store. Sagittarius. What's going on with my badges? What is going on with Sag? Why? Some of you may feel like if you feel like you're not winning the battle, that's not true. It's just a delay. I got Ace of Swords here in the reverse, and I got the Sun card in the reverse. You may feel like you're not winning right now, like you're taking an L, but that's not true. Optimistic Sagittarius is Sagittarian, Sagittarii. Make sure that you stay optimistic. You're always optimistic. Just make sure you stay that way. What doesn't look like it's good on the outside is it's brewing, but you just gotta you gotta have temperance. Be patient, okay? I got 9 of Pentacles here. I got King of Wands here. Whatever it is that you're doing it abundantly. If this is in relation to money, let's say that you're like, damn, I feel like it's offsetting with money. I feel like whatever you're doing, keep working towards it. If it's, and for some of you, I just got, if it's your looks, let's say that you're working towards losing weight, gaining muscle, health stuff, and you're not seeing it happen quickly for you, just know that it's happening under the surface. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing. You are the 9 of Pentacles. You're about to see it. You're about to see it. Give me more for Sag. The Hermit in the reverse. The Star card. Look, I'm trying to tell you, whatever it is that you think is not happening, it's about to show. It's about to show, and you're gonna want to step outside. That Star card right there is just letting you know that look at that. 9 of Cups. Don't give up on what you're doing. You got 9 of Cups. You got 9 of Pentacles. You got this freaking Star card here. That's emotional fulfillment. That's abundance. That is your wish being granted. Keep moving. Your thing this week is don't stop. Keep moving. Keep going towards what you're trying to accomplish. I'm gonna take this one for me. With that Sag moon, I'm gonna take this one. Oh my gosh. All right, what else? The moon, the Chariot in the reverse. What about that? You may be dealing with the Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. Some of you may have delays with travel unexpectedly. It just pops up. If you do, don't worry about it. You'll have other options on that travel. And I say that it's travel because, like I said, you got the moon card, but you have the Chariot in the reverse. A lot of times this is travel, but this could be progress. And then to clarify it, you have the 2 of Wands. So there may be something that holds you and you didn't expect it, but it also is giving you the opportunity for you to figure out which direction you want to go in with that Two of Wands, just know it. Oh, hold on. Just know that whatever choice that you make, it's going to be, it doesn't matter. You're not going to make a bad choice. It's going to put you in a position of power. You're getting the delay to set you up for your position of power. Temperance. I told you have temperance, didn't I? Look at that. And then it came out in the reading. And once it pops up, baby, look. Five of Swords in the reverse. You ain't gonna have no problems. There's nothing that's going to stop you. Sag. Y'all just gave me goosebumps because I wish I could articulate this better into what I feel like is happening for you guys this week. All I know, the best way that I can say it is please don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't take stops as like a setback. It's literally trying to allow you to decide which fucking direction you guys want to go in. In actuality, Sagittarius, you run this shit. That's what I'll say there. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. What's going on for you guys this week? What's going on for you guys this week? Ooh. Capricorn, you guys need to close out a chapter. You got unfinished business that you need to stand on business about. You have unfinished business that should have, okay, this is weird as shit, but I feel like this is something that you should have handled in Aries season. I say this because you have the World card in the reverse and you have the Emperor. There was something in relation to unfinished business that you needed to handle in Aries time frame. We just got out of Aries, like literally. Oh, I hope y'all didn't hear my stomach growling. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. Because I didn't eat. Maybe you're not giving to yourself, and you should have did that in Aries time frame. Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Are you fighting against? Yep. Because look at this shit. Some of you may be fighting against which direction to move. I have Five of Swords here and the Three of Wands. It's like there's anticipation that's here, but I almost feel like there's no real plan. There's something that should have happened. I'm telling you, unfinished business. It's something that, for the Capricorns, think about what it was that you said that you were going to do between the beginning to just a couple of days ago, Aries season. Think about whatever it is, because I got Hanged Man here, and I feel like because the Hanged Man is not moving, he's just letting things happen to him, as well as kind of just watching. I feel like it was something that you didn't move on. Give me more for Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know? Like, how do they fix this? What do they need to know? Now, if this doesn't relate to you, then it don't relate to you, and that's fine. You're doing great. Check your other signs. What about it? There's indecision surrounding there, like in the energy, and that could be the reason as to why it's unfinished business, because a choice wasn't decided on. And it looks like there may have been too much energy given towards the wrong thing. There should have been detachment. Queen of Cups in the reverse. but there's energy giving towards building. Now, this could be energy giving towards building with your job. Maybe you should have left and you didn't. Or energy towards building with a person. Maybe you should have left and you didn't. But there's some sort of unfinished business that needs to be settled. What do they need to do? I got to get advice for you guys. Give me a second. And I'm going to reiterate, if you feel like, oh, this is not my story, skip on to the next sign for yourself. Because there are Capricorns that do need to hear it. Recognize it's not working. The Magician in the reverse. Finding the strength with the Strength card. Letting go of the ego. 9 of Cups in reverse. Detachment. There's something that you've been in for a little minute with that 6 of Cups there that you're needing to detach from. There needs to be recognition that it's not working. And that is okay. It's okay to take that L. Don't allow the ego or your pride or anything like that to stop you. You know, you could be dealing with somebody who either has Gemini in their chart. You got Leo here too. You got Aries here too. I feel like Aries is time frame though. And I feel like with that World card in the reverse, especially because it's in the fixed signs too, that means that now you have this unfinished business. You're strong. You're strong enough to do what you need to do. Okay. Make sure that you put balance back into your life. This is just for the Capricorns and look, I had 555 on the clock. I went over time a little bit more for you guys. 5s are change. Look up 555 for angel numbers for you guys, Capricorn, and see what that means for you. Okay. All right. Aquarius. What's going on for you this week? What's going on for Aquarius this week? 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Are you taking on too much to try to... It's almost like trying to smooth things over or trying to... Okay. If there's somebody that you're dealing with that you feel like you're getting to the point to where you're the one that's going towards them all the time and they're not giving back, it's like they retreat. This is for you. You're taking on too much baggage, too much burden. Okay, sorry about that, Aquarius. Oh. Give me more. There's going to be a breakdown, and I feel like it's because you're taking on more of the burden. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be love. And I feel like I always got to stress this. This could be in any part of your life, but it's like you're taking on more of the burden. You're going more towards whatever said thing is, while this other person is doing nothing. Tower here, 9 of Wands. What it could possibly lead to is burnout and you no longer wanting to continue on, you feeling like you can't even trust this person to be reliable, and things just fall apart. Give me more for Aquarius, please. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Magician in the reverse. Yeah, it just seems like things are, maybe things weren't being seen clear before, but I do feel like with that tower there, that thing, like the facade comes crashing down. It is very possible that this person may have even tried to manipulate you in order to get you to do more than they are doing. But I feel like you're not gonna, yeah, I see with that tower, you got that 3 of Pentacles that's there in the reverse. That is screaming Solo dolo, meaning that I'm not going to put up with this shit no more. And I'm not going to try to build or work with this person. So like I said, it could be somebody from work. It could be a business situation that you got with a family member, a friend, a business partner, or it could be a relationship. Either way it goes, it does look like Aquarius has been taking on a lot of the heavy lifting while this other person has been sitting pretty, and they're not going to do that anymore. Aquarius is not going to do that. You got the World card in the reverse, followed by the Fool card. Unfinished business with taking a leap of faith. This could be something that you have possibly put off or maybe even delayed. And I feel like this week, you are a fixed sign. It is going to show you where the strain is and kind of force you into, once again, you, just like Capricorn, the unfinished business of taking a leap of faith during fucking Aries season. So this is something that you should have already been done with in Aries. Okay. You're now, it's almost kind of like when someone is like got their foot on your neck and you can no longer ignore it. It's kind of like the universe saying, you know, you've held on for it for too long and you need to release it. I feel like once you do, it's very interesting because whatever this thing is, once you do, you're able to sit in this very abundant energy, very stable energy with that 9 of Pentacles and that Queen of Pentacles there. Whoever this person is, you don't need them. Okay? That's what I got for Aquarius. Handle the unfinished business from Aries season. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Pisces season, or Pisces, not Pisces season. Shit, maybe this happened in Pisces season because I did not mean to say that. Pisces, what's going on with you guys? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups. You feel like you've missed out on an opportunity on something that you really felt deeply about. Give me more. The Sun card in the reverse. I got a lot of love to give, but nobody to give it to. Some of you just, you know, you're ready, or at least you feel like you're ready to have some sort of commitment, something that's stable. Well, just to let you know, you do got something new on the horizon. You got the Sun card in the reverse. So it is coming, just not here just yet. But you may see yourself kind of in your emotions during this week. In relation to love and having that emotional fulfillment with another person. Just make sure that you know you're already whole and complete. You don't need anyone else to make you feel that way. And of course, it is wonderful to have another person, but you know, just know that you're complete. Two of Pentacles here. 7 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like I kind of like this because this gives a feeling of like being open, not having your guard up so much, but also being very, very balanced about it. So this week, I feel like what you guys are going to be doing in relation to the guard being there, but then also your boundaries, you know, it's going to be a good balance. It'll be a good balance between being open when you need to be and having that boundary, boom, shut down if you need to as well. So I like that for you guys. Give me more for this week. Give me more. Wonder if you guys are going to have just a plain Jane week, which I ain't mad about it. 8 of Cups. What about it? Okay. I do also see you guys walking away from anything that either if someone feels indecisive about whether or not they want to do something with you, or you feel indecisive about handling certain situations, I feel like anything that you can't say yes to, you're saying no to. So if it's not a complete yes, it's a no. I don't think you're going to sit too much in indecision. I feel like you're being very black and white when it comes to that, because you don't want to waste your time. You guys are on this journey of just not wasting your fucking time. Give me more. This doesn't want to come up. Yep, look, 9 of Swords in the reverse. I love that for y'all. The Tower in the reverse. It's like you're not going to allow anything to stress you this week. You're going to avoid anything that seems like a disaster. Like I said, if it's not a yes, it's a no. So it's going to be very black and white for you guys this week, Pisces. Give me more. Anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? Knight of Wands in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Wands. Make sure whoever this inconsistent. Oh, yeah. You've already done that. Okay. I do feel like somebody is going to try to come back around to you. You got the Judgment card here. This is somebody that is very inconsistent, and it might feel a bit impulsive that they tried to come back around. This is the way that you're going to know who this person is whoever it is, that if they were to try to get in contact with you, it would feel like a burden talking to them. Just know that they're going to be met with disappointment if they do try to talk to you. I do feel like some of you have already blocked them, so it doesn't even matter. That may be their disappointment, but I do feel like you have unchained yourself from the shackles of being stuck to them negatively. So don't worry about that. That is water off your back, water off a duck's back. So you guys, I feel like are gonna have a pretty smooth week this week, Pisces. All right, that is what I got for you guys today. Once again, please don't forget mini reads today, later on. I think at noon. I changed the time because I'm going to go work out after this. So thank you guys, per usual. Thank you guys for always being here. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you guys take care.